Alright folks, once again it's time for the Olight Black Friday sale. I'm going to tell you all about it and show you some of the stuff that I picked out when we come back. Alright everybody, welcome back. So I've got some new stuff from the Olight Black Friday sale, some of the things that I picked out here in particular, and some freebies that you're going to get. And there are some freebies that you can get without even buying anything. You just put it in your cart, check out, and it's yours. So that's kind of cool too. Now, when does the sale run? It runs from 8 p.m. tonight, November 24th, till 11:59, November 29th, and that's Eastern Standard Times. So you want to make sure you get in on this if you're on the West Coast. That is a little bit earlier than 8. So they're usually around 5 o'clock. So you want to make sure you get into it. Now you're up to 50% off on some items. You have 15% off site-wide. And you have free shipping on any order over $29. So that's a really, really good deal. Your first freebie that you're going to get is this one here. And this is a brand new light for Olight. This is the I1R2 Pro. Okay, a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. We'll open it up, show you the charging port. And we'll get into all the details on it when we get into that light particularly. But it's definitely a cool little keychain light. Definitely a lot brighter. I believe it's 180 lumens on its highest. So that's going to be a freebie that you're going to get. You can also participate in the lucky draw, and you'll have a chance to win an X9R, which is a $660 value. Okay? We do have some packs. There's the new user favorite pack, and that's newly registered users. You get $10 coupon over $59 and a $15 coupon off over $99. You also will be able to get this other pack, which is the Obulb MC Sapphire Blue, and an I5R in black, an I2R Pro in black, and that's 30% off, and that's going to be $61.50 instead of $87.85. And of course, the last pack that I want to let you know about is the Balder S in black, the I1R2 Pro, like that, the Obulb MC in white, and you're going to get 40% off on that. So instead of it being $191, it's going to be $115.11. So let's get into some of the featured lights that I chose, and this I'm going to start off with the one that I'm most excited about because I really like this one. So let's check it out. All right, there's a whole bunch of different editions of this particular set here, and I'm going to show it to you really quick. But this is the Baton 3 Premium. This is the winter edition. It has the nice little winter logo on it. It is in titanium, the whole thing. This is the flashlight here. One of the things I really like about this is the snowflake engraving on it. I thought that was really nice looking. And you got your little winter tag on there, and that's the Baton 3. Now, the cool part about this whole little setup here is this is the first flashlight made with a portable charging case that will charge your light up to 3 times. So when this light goes dead, I simply open this, drop it in there. You see the green light, it is fully charged already, but that's charging it up. So that's kind of very convenient if you're out in the field and you want to carry your charger with you and not have a bunch of cables and junk and stuff. Very, very handy to do. And it's a very, very neat little system. Now this case can also charge your S1R and S1R2. So they will fit in there and charge it up as well. You have a runtime of 20 days on the light. That's on its lowest power. Longer than the S1R2. And it will be even longer with a charging case because then you can just recharge it. You have an incredible max output of 1200 lumens, 166 meter beam throw. And the compact size makes it really, really handy for an everyday carry light, and I intend to carry this one. I really like this one. You also have the magnetic base on here, so if you want to charge it traditionally, it does come with the magnetic charger, and you can charge it traditionally as well. But I really like the looks of that light. Now they have a bunch of different editions, okay? So don't think that's all they got. Check them out on the site, you'll see all of it. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Alright, this one's kind of cute, kind of silly, but I really kind of like it because it's kind of fun. This is the Ohbuddy, okay? You will notice that this will fit an Obulb perfectly in it, just like that. Now I do have these little ridges on my thing here, so it's going to look like it's flopping all over the place, but it isn't. It's flat. So this will allow you to carry this around a little bit safely. Also allow you to charge this. So the cool part with this is you got a charging port on the back. So not only does it have the magnetic part here where you can stick it in, but it also gives you a little more tactile response. And it's easier to push. If you're just pushing it on flat surfaces, you may have to push a little harder with this. You really don't. So that's kind of cool. Neat little toy for the kids, you know, something for them to carry around. And an awesome way to keep it charged up. When you're done with this, okay, and when you're all finished, you can take this, just put your magnetic charger on the back, and this can be a charging base for it, wherever it goes. Plop it in there. Now this thing is tiny. It's only 2.4 by 2.13 by 2.36 inches. It's 1.98 ounces. Takes up a tiny little bit of space, so it's also a handy, convenient way to charge this while you're on the go as well. And it looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. Neat little system. So that is the Obulb, and that is on sale as well. And you'll check it out on the site. You'll really enjoy checking all these things out because there's so much on sale for the Black Friday sale. Let's move on to the next thing. That is that Array 2S headlamp. Now, Olight's made a bunch of headlamps, but this probably is the one that I would say is the most innovative out there. I really, really like this one, and this one is going to be replacing another one that I have, the little Perrin Mini that I have, because I think this is more set up to be a headlamp only. Now, this isn't just a headlamp. This has so many other features. It's got 3 different light sources, SOS mode, flood, spotlight, floodlight, a red light, and even in SOS, you got 10 useful settings on this. Here's the cool part on this. It has a non-touch hand wave control. So left to right will switch you modes. Okay, up and down will change brightness. So you can quickly switch modes in an emergency without stopping and pressing your buttons and anything. Let's demo that really quick. I'm going to turn this on here. Okay. Okay. Sorry about the light there. Trying to get it this way and this way. So you see the modes changing as I do this. I don't want to knock the camera. And up and down gets lower, brighter, lower, and brighter. So that's really, really cool. It's not the most optimum place to do this, but I'm going to show it to you. We're going to take it over to the wall over there, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in darkness. All right, so we're starting it off in low mode, and most lights, that would be crazy. That's bright. I just moved up again. Move my hand up again. Take it up to the bright. There's red. The red is really effective. It looks really bright on the camera, and it is really bright in here. And that's great for night vision, so you don't lose your night vision. So you got this, this. You can see I'm moving my hand up. It's getting brighter and brighter. Now if I want to change modes, I just move my hand right to left. And you can see I'm changing modes. And that's its brightest right there. Now another cool thing about this light is you do have a sort of like a tail light. So if you're hiking behind people, you can be seen. I'm going to show you, it's blinking red here. That's not because the battery's dead. That is what it will do naturally. It'll blink red, so you kind of can be seen. So if you're using this for biking or hiking or anything like that, very, very handy and a great way to be seen. The headband is very, very comfortable. It's non-sticky. You know, it's not going to sweat up on you. It's not going to make your head all messy, mushy when you get a little sweaty, and it won't irritate you. So I really, really like this. So I'm pretty pleased with this. We'll take it back to the counter. I'll let you know the sale price, and we'll carry on to the next light. All right, so this is on sale. Now, normally these are $79.95. It's going to be $67.96. There are bundles with this as well. You'll have to go to the website for that. Let me show you some of the features of it. You can move this up and down. So if you want it down facing a little bit more, or you can move it up straight. I tend to leave it as I had it. Just one little click downward, because if I keep it straight, it never looks forward. It's always looking straight up, kind of over my head almost. I do like the fact that you got that little tail light on there. This is your charging port back here. It will use a standard USB-C charger in the back, and definitely a neat little system. This is probably one of the better headlights that I've seen from them, and I like the hand. You know, you change modes this way, and you up and down this way. It was funny because I was actually doing it without realizing it on the video in the dark there. So this is a 1,000 lumen beam of LED light. It has a nice weightless elastic sweat-proof headband. It's adjustable by 60 degrees, which we just showed you. Perfect for any kind of outdoor tasks. It also has a 2600 amp hour battery in here. So you got 25 hours runtime at your mid-range with the ability to charge it with an easy type port C plug in there. Definitely a cool headlamp. I really, really like this. So let's move on to the next thing, and that's going to be something a little bit new for Olight, and that is the Beagle knife. All right, so this is the Beagle knife. It comes with a nice case. Again, I don't know that I'd use these cases. And somebody had mentioned previously, it does come with a little coin inside. I would like to see the option to not get this and maybe save a few bucks, but for me, I really can't complain because I like the case, and it's nice to store it in if you're not going to be carrying this every day. So this is the Beagle folding knife. Let's flip it open here. It's got 154 cm harpoon style blade. Okay, very, very nice edge on there. It came out of the box razor sharp. I mean, it was shaving hair off, and I haven't even touched it up yet. So definitely an impressive little knife. Very, very handy feel in your hand. Just feels really nice in your hand. I like the G10 scales there. Really nice and easy to grip. And when they get wet, the nice part is they don't move around because you got these little things on here, little serrations on it. I'm right-handed, so I'd be carrying it like this. I have another similar knife with the scales cut like this, and it's really nice because if your hands get slippery or wet, I actually got baby oil on my hands one time, and I was using this, and I was trying to use it, and it was just sticking right in there just fine, so no problem. Good grip on that. You have a nice liner lock here, very, very positive lock up on it. Let's close it up and see how the straightness is on it. It's right down the middle straight. Very smooth folding in, you know, just drops right in there like that. Really like that, the way it closes. You just kind of tap it right in there. Very quick to open. Nice little knife. They're really up in their game with the knives, I tell you. I didn't expect much because they're a flashlight company, and that's what they do. But they started putting out these knives, and I got to say, this is one I'd actually carry. Very, very nice looking knife. Nice tip-up carry on it for your pocket. If you're sticking it in your pocket like that, you're going to have the tip-up carry on it. And the steel is nothing to joke at. It's 154 cm, so it's pretty decent steel. Now, this is very, very lightweight. It's 3.44 ounces. It weighs 4.3 inches when folded. So, you got a nice pocket clip. Awesome for daily carry. Maybe in a situation where you don't want to broadcast that you have a knife on you. You know, maybe in an office situation or a dress-up kind of situation. Definitely what I would call a gentleman's carry knife. Very subdued, very nice looking. Love the blue accents on it. And that is the Beagle folding knife. So, definitely cool thing. Check them out. They have a bunch of other knives too. They do have a Parrot knife. And originally I was kind of torn between checking out the Parrot and the Beagle. But I like the Beagle because the blade's a little longer, the Parrot's a little shorter. So check that out too. Everything is on sale. So let's get everything moving to the next level here. I'm going to tell you about one bundle. And then we will get into this tiny little flashlight that's really amazing. Alright, so this is the whole bundle here. Okay, this is everything. You have the MC, the Olight MC, the little Obulb. This has what... 7 different colors condensed into 8 modes to play with. You got white, green, blue, red, color fantasy, which was the changing mode one I had in it before. It's ideal for a party, night lights, reading, kids, sleeping companions, you know, if you want a little night light in your room. If your kids like to have a night light on. Very, very handy. Also good for signaling too, that flashing red. You get stuck on the side of the road with that flashing, you will be seen from quite a distance away. Now this is the whole bundle, and of course it comes with a little double stick-sided tape thing, which I have up on my wall for my entranceway over there. Because sometimes when coming in from the outside, the top light in the garage goes out, and it's completely black in here. And it's like, uh-oh. So now I just slapped that light, and it's right there. So you got a 2.13 inch diameter, 2.5 ounces, 2.05 ounces weight. Really easy to carry, convenient for use. You have the Ohbuddy, which we already explained. This will work with any other Obulb, all right? Not just the MC, but any other Obulb. You also have this cool little thing, which is the link. This little thing here is almost like a little bit of a carabiner. But as they will tell you, it is not for climbing. Duh. The cool part about this is it lets you hang your light up. So I can stick this like this and hang it up somewhere, and that light can shine down. So let's get it up on high. Let me turn off the top light here. Let you see what that would look like. Let me turn off my side lights as well. I always forget to do those because they feel so natural on. Get those too. And I'll show you how nicely this can work. Now we do have top light on in the garage, okay? But you can see, if you have to read or something, that's very, very usable for reading. And that's at its brightest light. So that whole deal there for Black Friday is going to be on sale. It's normally $49.85 for the whole deal. This is going to be $37.39 for the whole 3 items. Let me turn that bulb off. And you know, as corny as this is to me, I think it's kind of handy. You know, for kids, they'd love it, of course. But I think this is kind of handy because you have a little way to cradle your bulb. Just drop it in place, and you are good to go with the whole kit right there. So, definitely a cool little way to charge up your light. And don't forget, too, the Obulb can be charged traditionally via the back there, via the magnetic charger. So, that's a good little deal. That's one deal I wanted to tell you about because it's not too expensive. It's 37 bucks. You can't beat that. That's really not all that bad. So let's move on to this little light here. And this is something brand new from Olight. And then we will wrap up, and I won't bother you anymore about flashlights. So let's check it out. All right, this is the brand new I1R2 Pro keychain flashlight. This thing is super bright for its size. It is a little bit bigger than the first one. This is the Pro model, and we showed you how to charge it. It has the USB-C charger right in there. It does have a nice little rubber gasket there, so you can be rest assured it won't turn itself on by mistake. To turn these lights on, basically you just turn it a little bit. There's your low, and there's your high. Way brighter than the other flashlight. I do have one of the original ones on my keychain. I think we're going to switch out to this one because I just like its size. Let me give you a close-up look. You got that nice knurling there too, so everything feels kind of positive. One of the cool things about this is it doesn't separate. The very first keychain flashlight I had from them, the top used to separate from the bottom, and you could charge it that way with the battery. Problem was, I was at the gym one day, and I had the bag next to me with my stuff in it, and somehow I lost the top, and, well, that was it. It was done. So I like the fact that it doesn't separate, and the other I1Rs don't do that either. They don't separate anymore, so that's kind of handy. Now, the cool part about this is it's on sale again. You're going to save $4.39. Now, normally, these would be $21.95, okay? This is going to be $17.56, and it's an upgrade of already the most popular rechargeable keychain flashlight from Olight. Got way higher performance. It's got the CSP LED paired with the tear optic lens. So your max output on this thing is 180 lumens. All right, that's with a 48-meter beam distance. That's 20% higher than the I1R2. You got the new charging port, which I showed you, the old micro USB port, which makes charging easier, and it's got a 130 amp hour lithium-ion battery. You can get up to 12 hours runtime on this on low. It's easy to use, simple twist. You can go right there, twist it, turn it on for low or high. And it will also remember the mode. So an hour later when I turn it on, it won't remember that it's on low. I just keep going. So you don't have that memory issue there. It always starts on low and then goes to high. I like that because I like the first option to be low in case I don't want a super bright flashlight. If I'm in a situation where I don't want 1,000 lumens right off the bat, I want my low to be first. And I normally set my flashlights up like that. So let's take this back over to the other side, give you a quick look at how bright this thing is. I wouldn't normally do that, but this keychain light is super bright. Let's check it out. All right, so we're in complete darkness here. I'm going to turn it on low. Now that's the low. And honestly, that was the high on the other. That's pretty darn bright. Now here's the 180 lumens. Look at that. From a keychain flashlight. You guys think I'm kidding? There it is. That's insane. That's amazing. I mean, I remember a time where your best flashlights on the market were this bright. So definitely something to look into. I really like it. It's very convenient. I like the color too. The orange is kind of bright. It'll stand out. It won't fall over. You won't lose it in the forest or anything. It really stands out color-wise. So let's get it back on the table. I'll tell you about some final details and we'll wrap up. Alright, so those are some of the pickups that I've got for myself. This thing is just, I love this flashlight. I like the engraving. I'm not normally a person that goes for, you know, shiny, pretty objects, but this thing is really nice looking, I gotta say. And I do like the charger. That's really handy to have. You have that nice little winter on there, but there are all the other seasons on there, and there's tons of different colors, so definitely check it out on the site. The link will be down below, okay? And you can check that out. It is an affiliate link, so we do receive income from whatever you guys purchase. We receive a commission. I do appreciate when you guys support the channel like that. Now, the tier gifts we're going to tell you all about, these are the tier gifts for if you spend a certain amount of money, the free stuff you're going to get. If you spend over $129, you're going to get a free I1R Pro in orange. This guy right here, okay? And I have something on that. What is that? Oh, my dirty fingers. Anyway, that's what you'll get, okay? Give you a nice close-up look of it. So you're going to get one of those for free if you spend $129. Now, if you spend $229, you're going to get a free I5R in titanium. Now, that's a manufacturer average retail price of $69.95. You're going to get that free. If you spend $299, you're going to get a free Warrior Mini in Desert Tan. Again, $89.95, you're going to get that for free. If you spend $399, you're going to get a free Baton 3 Premium Edition in Purple Gradient. Okay, that Purple Gradient is really cool if you've ever seen it. It's kind of this hazy kind of purple that changes colors. So those are the tier gifts that you get for ordering. You will get this completely for free if you want. You know, if you just want to log in and get this for free, you can do that. And I want to let people know about that. They also have some sales on the O pens, so check them out too. I am actually carrying this because I use this all the time. This lives in my checkbook actually. And that's what I use it for doing billing and stuff like that. So definitely check out everything we got for sale on the Olight flash sale. This is going to be for the Black Friday sale. Now this is just a sample of the tons of stuff they have on sale. So link will be down below. Check it out. It's the first link in the description right there. Underneath that I have my Amazon affiliate store. I try to put everything that I review in that store. So if you want to check out stuff that I've reviewed in the past, that's the place to look. And yes, I know stuff runs out so quickly. I post a stove or something and it's out of stock within a week. Remember to go back and check it, or a day or two even it gets out of stock. Just go back and check. These stuff comes back in stock often. Some of these items that are sent to me for review, they wouldn't send them to me if they weren't going to ever make them again. So definitely check the links. We have our freeze-dried wholesaler link down below, and I do have a video coming up this weekend after Thanksgiving. We're going to be doing some cooking with freeze-dried wholesaler stuff, so definitely check that out. You click that link, you save 15%. Can't begin to stress to you how important it is right now to get stocked up on food. Nothing may happen. I'm one of those people. I'm not going to say, do it or you'll die. Heck, if all you can afford is go to the dollar store and buy canned goods, buy them. But if you're looking for some really quality freeze-dried food, click the link. You'll save 15%. His stuff is awesome. You can search my entire collection of videos for the times I've cooked with that stuff. It's just as good as regular food. There's nothing weird about it. There's nothing odd about it. It's just freeze-dried real food. No special ingredients. We have our My Patriot Supply link down there. They're running some November specials. That's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com, and our Thrive Life freeze-dried store as well. They're also having a sale, so check them out. We got all these Black Friday sales going on. So basically all of my affiliate links are hot and filled with savings. So check them out. We also have a new merchandise link, okay? I want you guys to check out the merch link below. We've got coffee cups. We've got t-shirts. Whatever you want to do, however you want to support the channel, we really appreciate it. And you get yourself some cool gear from the channel anyway. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.